Hi, and welcome to our mid-month market update. With 39 days left to go in the year, I thought it might be worthwhile to talk about some market indicators. With prime rate having gone from 2.45 in January to 5.95 today, a whopping 3.5% increase, the market seems to have somewhat adjusted, and inventory has not gone crazy. In fact, it's still much lower than it was in 2019. So we've gone from about 300 listings in North Van in January to 611 today, but the market kind of needed that because it was so inventory starved. Days on market, which was 7 for most of the year in North Van, is today between 8 and 13 days, so still relatively quick. And of course, the peak of prices and sales were March, April, and May in all categories, but still lower amount of sales than in 2021 by about 40%. So from the peak of our market, we have a drop in median sales price somewhere between 5% and 20%, depending on the category. And interestingly, apartments have come down the most, which is a bit of a surprise to me, given that's the most affordable part of our marketplace. Days on market has doubled. Inventory has also doubled. And so what happens next? Well, interest rates and inflation are going to be the real story. Expect a hike in rates come December 7th with the next Bank of Canada announcement. But you will be glad to know that 2/3 of Canadians are homeowners, 50% own their home free and clear, the other 50% with mortgages, 70% of those are in a fixed term rate, coming up for a renewal in probably about 3 years, and those people would have qualified at around 5.25%. So they're doing all right and can afford current interest rates. Those with variable rates, talk to your mortgage broker about the prospect of locking into a fixed term. It may or may not be the right time for you. It's possible fixed term rates come down a little bit, so please speak to a mortgage professional before you make that decision. Now, for anybody who thinks that the market's going to come crashing down, none of those market indicators point in that direction whatsoever. And the other bit of good news is that the mortgage default rate in Canada is less than 1/3 of 1%. And in BC, it's 1/3 of that. So I think we're in good stead. We're conservative here. We're going to weather the storm. Yes, as a seller, you're going to have to be willing to negotiate because that's what buyers have the opportunity to do today. And yes, pricing is super, super important. But we will get there. If you have any specific questions about your home or your neighborhood, you know where to find me. All the best. Bye for now.